we go live with the Unknown Soldier Scrims. I am sorry for the delay. We had a couple teams not show up and I had to throw some subs in real quick. So we have about 1 minute until we're going to go ahead and start. I am filling in the last team right now, trying to get this as close to 100 people as possible to get as much action on the stream for you guys. Alright, so let's see if these guys are in here, and then we are going to go ahead and start. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start in 30 seconds. So tonight's event is going to be sponsored by Omlet Arcade, same as last week. We're going to go ahead for tokens for first place. We're going to do 250 per team of 4. This is going to be for each person. Second place is going to be 150 per person. Third place is going to be 100. And all of those are going to be max of 4 people. If you are watching on any platform, especially Twitch, I have a whole bunch of commands set up. So you can actually figure out which stream is where. And we are gonna go ahead and start. Fuck everybody else, I'm tired of fucking waiting. And we are going to actually punish some of these people that have wasted everybody's fucking time tonight. Let's go ahead and mute this, and we will go ahead and switch screens. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have 86 people this round. Hopefully the next one goes a little bit smoother. We should have some of these people that did not join, going to be replacing them for next round if we can get some people in their spots. And just like every single week, this is going to be first person. All 3 maps are going to be Erangel. And let's see what kind of plane line we're going to have on the first one. So we are going to go from Kameshki all the way down to military. I wonder if we are going to see a whole bunch of action down there, or if everybody's just going to try to play it safe tonight and try to get some points. And I forgot to mention, whoever has the most kills tonight, we are going to be doing this every single week with our scrims on top of what Omelette offers. But whoever has the most kills is going to get $40 for their team. Alright, so looks like we're going to have a few people go towards the Severny area. Looks like we might have 2 teams going towards Lipovka. We still do have some on the plane. It looks like those guys are going to be dropping military. Team 6, let's see who they are. It's going to be Silent Mercenaries. Looks to be going towards Novo. Team 24 dropping the left side of the military. Wonder if they're going towards the bridge area. So let's go ahead and check over here at Yasnaya. Gonna check in with the machine. So we're gonna have, I believe it was 2 or 3 teams over here in Yaz. And we already have some action going down between SSG and 7 Sins. Check over here with ATTP. So it's going to be Aztec is already out. As you can see, Marlin is right in that building, trying to peek it, hit him with which I believe was a pistol. Static taking some damage right there from Tyr and Scum. Double A going down to Ram, just a knock right now. Blondish going to turn around and knock Ram back. Dave going to be knocking Artemis. Let's see where that battle's taking place. It's going to be over in Lepovka. Blondish taking down Ram and... Shit, who else was it? It was one of the other SSG guys, and I believe it was Ali taking down Dave. So right now, Mr. Double A is getting revived. Artemis looks to be getting back up as well. So team number 19 still intact, gonna continue to roll. So let's check in with Triangular Table. They are going to go up against 7 Sins right now. Wizard taking down Marlin. Let's go back and check in with that one. Let's see what's going back. So right now, Static and Aztec are both out, which is just going to leave Wizard and Medusa versus this Super Saiyan Gods team. TT and 7 Sins finally going at it. 7 Sins taking 2 of the TT guys out. And now those guys taking on Cali Actives. Looks to be that those guys have taken out 3 of them already. Let's switch down to military real quick, see what's going on. So 3 of them are going to be knocked. Raging for Ace, still the only one up. So it's going to be I believe it was a 1v3. And that should be the last of Cali Actives. Good job right there to those guys. They should have military all to themselves now. Let's go back over here with Team 20. They should have been pretty close to Team 8. So they are at school apartments right now. So one of the guys from 7 Sins is going to be in the building right next to Finesse. It does not look like he's moving to give his position away. Let's go up here to the machine again, see how close they are to that other team. It kind of looks like they got a little bit farther apart. So that is going to be marked for death. You are going to have Frenzy right there beside Mr. Black. So we're actually going to have 3 teams right here. So Team 2, which is marked for death, 21. Nah, my bad. I just fucking read it wrong. I'm a fucking moron. So it's just the machine and marked for death right now. Let's see if we can find anybody a little bit closer. Let's go down here to Ferry Pier. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the old Full Send team. And they're going to get the vehicle and regroup a little bit. they are no longer going to be next to that team right there by Ferry Pier. That team actually looks to be going to Primorsk. So let's go over here to North George, see how close these teams are. We're going to zoom out a little bit, see what these guys are up to and how far away they are. So it is those two guys, or sorry, one girl, one guy from ATTP. It's just going to be Wizard or Medusa. Two of their members went out just a little bit ago against Super Saiyan gods. Go back over here with Finesse and Triangular Table. Hopefully we can get a battle on string between them and Seven Sins pretty quick. Let's see how long we got. The zone should be moving in shortly. So eventually we should have a little bit more going on once these teams are pushed closer and closer together. Alright guys, sorry about that. I didn't realize my fan was on, so it was probably putting noise into the mic for the stream, and I do apologize for that. So we are going to have one of the members from Seven Sins over at school, and the other three are going to be in the left side apartments at school, our school apartments. Clout looks to be running on the outside edge of the hill, possibly making a rotation towards school to get to his teammate. Try to provide a little bit of help. Not a very good idea being singled out like that. MFD looked to have gotten a knock onto one of the machine players. And gonna get a knock in return. Good job right there to Titan. And McBadboy gonna get a knock onto Legit. Titan gonna take out Kelly, I believe it is. And Titan's pushing in and gonna get knocked. So now it's gonna be a 2v1 and McBadboy going to finish off Odin to eliminate Marked for Death. So good job right there to the, yeah, it's just gonna be a trio of the players from the machine. Check in with Team 10. Going to be Critical Force. These guys are one of the Unknown Soldiers partners, so if you would like to visit their Discord, it's going to be under our partners channel. Definitely go ahead and give them a follow. Definitely a good squad, and expect a lot from them in the future. Definitely a good group of guys. Let's check in with Visit Mortem. They are running up to military where those guys are. They're going to be passing by in, yeah, going to be a buggy, so it's going to be a 2-1. And Denki going to be running over Goofy. That is unfortunate, my dude. And Dro is going to get knocked right there by Scooby Drew. Team 5 going to be war criminals on the outside of the military base island. I doubt they will meet up at the bridge. I have a feeling one of them is going to take a boat across. Let's check in with 3 members from one of the SSG teams. They are just going to go right by school. Not going to be any action from them, just a rotation in zone. They are trying to land some bullets on that car as it goes up this hill. Triangular Table Still over there, Seven Sins has school to themselves. But they finally look to be exchanging shots between each other. I think it's Finesse. Looks to be about just a couple shots before they get knocked. And as these teams start to rotate, I do not think this is going to end up on military. I have a feeling it's going to end up in the Pachinki area, and should be a pretty good fight if it does end up there. So now that we have the second zone change, it's going to shift towards the Milter Pachinki area and should be a pretty good center zone for a final battle for our very first game of the night. So like I said earlier, we do these every single Wednesday. It's not Thursdays anymore. If we do get enough interest, I will run more than one day. So I would like to eventually have as many as possible. Let's go over here and check in with Seven Sins and Triangular Table. They are finally battling it out over here in School Apartments. And Seven Sins going to be taking out Triangular Table. Good job right there, and nice teamwork coming up that fucking stairs all together as one. Alright, so what I was saying earlier, this is our brand new night. This is going to be our second event sponsored by Omlet. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and blow them up in our stream. Show them that you appreciate everything they do for the community, because they do a lot. We would like to see more and more of these. From what they have told me, they would like to do one of these every single night during the week and try to get as much as the community involved in playing together. Check up here with this US team. From what I could tell, they may have just got a squad wipe. Whoever was in that buggy had to hit the absolute fuck out of that wall to do that, though. But if you would like to sign up for these scrims, go ahead and join our Discord. If you are on Twitch, go ahead and do !! Discord. Link will pop up. Go ahead and join. Look for the channel that says Scrimmage Register. I will open that tonight at 10:30 for registration for next week. So if you're interested, definitely get in there. We do prizes every single week. They're always the same, and always a very good time. So let's check in with the machine again. They were heading towards Team 14. They are going to get a tire pop there. Ass ain't going to go to a little bit squirrely. And they are going to be heading right into one of the Silent Mercenaries player. And it's going to be Henry. And whose vehicle is that one? That is going to be the machine also. So is Henry all by himself? Yes, he is. And he is landing some bullets on those vehicles. Barely got out of the way. That could possibly be a very nice nade. And they happen to get out of the way just in time. Dude got some distance on that bitch to get it on the fucking roof. That came very close right there to Mr. Black. Go over here and check in with Team 19. From what I could tell, one of the players got dropped earlier. It is going to be Mr. AA. They are going to be going up against the New England Whalers. Henry's finally going to be taken out by Mick Badboy. So Mr. AA back up, Elite healing himself as fast as possible. Over there is going to be Izzy, Exclusive, and Kojak. I believe Kojak was the one earlier to get a knock onto Mr. AA. Let's go first person with them. One of them just got dropped by Blondish with a VSS. Exclusive going to get the revive onto her. Trying to place some bullets as best as they can through those windows to try to cause a little bit more damage. Snatch going to be taken down. Scooby Drew taking out Denki as well. Blondish going to be taking down Kojak right there with that VSS once again. Very nice job hiding behind those crates right there. Taking about 1 or 2 bullets, lowering her health very little. So now Lizzie and Exclusive are pinned down from 2 different sides. Exclusive going to be getting across the street and going to be knocked. So right now it is just going to be Lizzie versus this versus Elite, Artemis, Mr. Double A, and Blondish. Out come the smokes. Blondish tried to get a little shot right there as Lizzie was coming past those windows. Artemis pushing up right there behind the fence. And they are going to eliminate the New England Whalers. Good job right there to Team 19. Let's go over here and check in with SSG. They're going to be right up here against team number 3. And gonna take them down with a shotgun. And Tear's gonna get a 2 kills with an explosion. So blowing up that vehicle and getting 2 kills. Very good job. They're gonna have Team 25 just off in the distance. Thirsty hearing these shots. Everybody is probably, I'm not sure if everybody's either going to play it safe or try to win the money by getting the most kills this round. Alright, so we do have a couple teams right here outside of zone. Looks to be about 6 teams. Team number 5, War Criminal, still going to be across the water. Team 24 looking to sit right across from them. So nobody right now is close enough together to take anyone else out of this game right now. Maybe Team 22, Team 24 may meet shortly. In Pan we trust, moving to the zone very quickly. They look to be coming into the backside of Team 14. Let's go ahead and check in with Kush real quick. Yeah, SSG is just going to be down the hill. So it is just going to be Kush and Shadows. Little Dev has already been eliminated. And let's go back over here with 7 Sins. Ruff going to be taking down Clout. And down goes Bubba by Senpai. Pexi hiding behind a tree as good as she can. So it's going to be Gabby, Senpai, and Valkyrie. I think it's Valkyrie. I can't read it too good. And they will be trying to gatekeep this team from trying to come through the zone. Dr. Ligma getting that VSS kill right there. Senpai taking a shot. Gabby looks to possibly be going for the flank. Ran into critical force right there. And let's go check in with them real quick. Looks like they may be going for the hard flank. Critical force is coming up from the hill directly below. Zero going to be getting a knock right there with that Car 98. Whole bunch of bullets being landed on that tree that Gabby was hiding behind. And here comes that hard flank. Marlin going to get knocked right there by Car 98 as well. Let's see how close Critical Force is. So they're about to pop their heads up over that hill any second now. Senpai in the zone, taking some zone damage. And Gabby trying to get a line of sight on this US team just down the hill. Jesse going to be getting a knock on a Bubba with that VSS. And going to be sandwiched right in between two teams right now. Gabby going to be taking down Zero and Bubba with that DP. So the only ones up right now look to be Pexi and Ruff. Zero is knocked right now. Pexi did get the revive onto Zero. That DP doing some more damage, this time to their vehicle. Going to be popping some of the tires, make it hard for them to get out of there. And there's pretty much nothing they can do. They're being hit on all sides. They can't even hide right now. And they're going to come around and eliminate this US team. Very good job right there to that Seven Sins team, taking advantage of a bad situation. C4 still just up the hill from Seven Sins. Prince LJ has been knocked. Let's go ahead and move a little bit further in the zone. Let's check in with Team 7, Team 21. They look to be pretty close. It's going to be the Machines and In Pan We Trust. And Prince LJ, I think, just died to the zone. So Kush is going to be just inside that little shack with 3 guys just knocking on the door. Shadow's going to be up the hill, and he is going to be in a shack as well. Team 8 going to be rotating into the zone. They're pretty far out, as well as Jesse. Seven Sins does have a vehicle, so they should make short time of getting into zone, though. We still have a whole bunch of teams still alive. SSG has center zone right now. Let's go down here and check in with these two teams, Team 24, Team 22. Definitely close together, though. So that is going to be the 2 members of ATTP. And you're also going to have War Criminals just off in the distance. One of the Seven Sins member going to fall victim to the play zone. And Jesse is going to be taking down Mighty. Check over here with War Criminals. Not sure if they got the knock or if one of the SSG teams did. And you're also going to have Team 19 just off in the distance as well. So 2 of the members right now from War Criminal is going to be knocked. This NS team pushing up pretty quick. As you can see, Wade's about to jump through that window. And 7 Sins on this War Criminals team is going to be reviving one of them. Let's see if we can get inside and get a better look. And War Criminals is going to be eliminated. Check over here with SSG. They're going to have 3 people left standing on their team. Trying to get that nice bounce off that window with that nade. Mr. Double A going to get a knock onto Marlin with a nade. And going to go down right there to Tear. Artemis peeking that tree, trying to get a line of sight on who just knocked Double A. Blonde is just around the corner as well. And there's pretty much no cover anywhere right now. Everybody being shot from all different directions. I'm surprised they don't see the SSG guys around the front of that building right now. And down goes Artemis. So Tear coming around that corner, he's going to get knocked, but is going to take out Mr. Double A. Elite going to be taken down by Scum, and then Scum is going to get the finish onto Elite, and Marlin is going to get the finish onto Blondish. Off in the distance, just a little bit from these guys, is going to be Team 21, which is the Machine. They probably have no idea right now how low of health these guys are. As you can see, that. And then the In Pan We Trust team going to be just a little bit to the southeast from them as well. And here we go. So Titan gonna go down. And it looks like it's going to be Scum still standing. Mr. Black out there with definitely just one shot on him. Was able to heal himself. Not going for the revive on his teammate. And now SSG is going to get their member back up. Zone moving just a little bit more. Now this NS team going to be up here on the top of the hill just a little bit. In Pan We Trust going to get a knock onto one of them with that DP. Very nice job by Kush right there. Trying to get these points, trying to get higher rankings. And here they come. So here comes some backup from Shadow. And Shadow is actually going to get knocked. And Kush is going to go down as well. Right before he died, Kush did let out a grenade and did get a knock on one of them. So, did not go out in vain. So, we are down to our last 2 teams. It's going to be 2 guys from Team 21 and 3 from Team 25. Let me see who you guys think is going to win inside the chat. Let's blow this shit up. Let's show some hype to these guys. Let's get them rolling. Let them see all your comments in the chat. So next round they already begin the round already hyped the fuck up from the one before. Grouping a little too close together for my liking. I would spread out just a little bit, try to get some different angles on these guys. definitely love all the smoke that Team 21 has put down right here. I love to carry as many smokes as possible. Even when I'm running, that is what I have in my hand anywhere I go. Unless I am coming up on a building, that's my pretty much go-to when I'm running. McBad Boy peeking the side of that tree. Scuba Steve looks to be going for the hard flank. Whole team right behind him. Mr. Black going to go down right there. Nice shots right there by Scuba Steve. And now it is going to be all up to McBad Boy. And... oh, I really thought he was going to get them. And unfortunately, right now it's going to be a 3v1, and they are going to eliminate him. So good job right there to Wade, Boss, Sesda, and Scuba Steve to be our round number 1 winners. Alright guys, give us about 10 minutes. Going to go ahead and get the next room set up for round number 2 and take some endgame pictures. So bear with us and we will be right back. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start our round number 2. So plane line is going to go from shooting range all the way to mill to power. So it looks like we are going to have some teams going to crates together. 3 teams to North George. Only one team, as far as I can tell, in Severny. So let's go ahead and check in with the teams that went to North George. It looks to be about 3 teams. And there was that parachute glitch. So we're going to have one of the SSG teams marked for death, as well as Team 18. They're going to get their loot on real quick. Let's go over here to Yasnaya. Team 4, Team 21, going to be pretty fucking close to each other. Frenzy going to get a knock right there onto Bubba. And he is going to push up. So from what I could tell, it does look like Zero is getting the revive onto Bubba right now. Bubba is back up. Frenzy and his team going to be in the building just next door. And that, well, it's only going to be Titan and him. Izzy's going to be across the street. And Meg Bad Boy going to be in the other buildings right behind them. Unruly going to be getting a knock onto one of the members from Merc. And down goes Zero to Frenzy. Check back over here. Frenzy going to get knocked right there by Bubba. So Team 18 just across the street from Team 2 now. They are not interested in each other. Let's go to South George. We are going to have 3 of the members from Team 20 hop in a vehicle. Ruff going to be getting a knock on a Titan right there. And Team 23 going to be in the other warehouse right next to him. Game mode going to be crashing in, coming to help his team out. Andrew's going to get knocked right there by Telly. Ruff going to be taking down Titan with a nade. Let's go inside here and see what these guys are up to. And they are going to lose 2 guys pretty quickly right there. Sandy peeking through that doorway, trying to get the look onto these last 2 members. And Sandy gonna get knocked right there by Phoenix. Phoenix is about 3 shots from being knocked. Oh, and here comes Snatch from the back. And that was actually pretty fucking good. Distraction in the front, and then he's just gonna fuck them all from the back. Let's go back up here to Yasnaya. So 2 of the members from TM going to be knocked right now, and Izzy going to be the only one up. And from what I can tell, it does look like they are going to be the victors here in Yasnaya. Let's go over here with triangular table. Not too far away from Seven Sins. They're going to have school once again. So this must be their go-to place to drop. Spaniard just standing there, taking a couple to the face real quick. McLovin is definitely going to get the revive right there. Let's go down to Nova. Looks to be a battle between, is that G9? Yeah, I think it is. And I believe that may be Gravity from what I can remember. And they are going to go against those guys. Butters knocked right there. See him crawling away. Danky trying to come revive his teammate as fast as possible. And Blog just jumping around, trying to get a sight on these guys. Right around the corner from him. And Danky running right into him. Gonna get the knock. Butters almost getting a knock onto one of the triangular table guys. I believe when I started the game, he was probably not on his team yet. So unfortunate for his actual team. Filthy over there, peeking the wall, trying to get a sight onto Butters. And down goes Filthy. Butters taking him out with the M762. Danky gonna knock Theist. And Butters is going to move in against the last remaining member, and they are going to wipe them. Let's see who we can go to next. So let's go over here to Team 20 again. They are still... No, there's actually going to be 3 teams here now. No, never mind. Just still 7 Sins and Triangular Table. The only one going to be up now is Paulo. McLovin and Spaniard have been eliminated. If I was him, I would just play it smart and lay the fuck down, try to get some points. Let's switch over here to Team 16. Mr. Double A is currently knocked. Artemis trying to get the revive on his buddy. Blondish going to take down PDW in the meantime. And Team 2, which is going to be marked for death, coming up just to the rear of these guys, so we may see a third-party action going on. Blondish going to get knocked, and Double A going to save her from the thirst. So, looks to be Critical Force has been eliminated by Team 15. Let's switch over to Mark for Death, see what they're up to. And still got the fucking vehicle glitch, so that's fucking awesome. Let's go up here on the hill. SSG is just down below them. Let's see if they can get any shots onto these guys. And here comes his reinforcements. Marlin going to be up on the top of the building right there. Scum and Unruly going to be in the 2-story just next to it. Marlin going to get knocked right there by Legit. Very nice, very nice stat. Fuck. Nice shot placement right there by Legit to get that knock. And Scum going to be jumping out the window to get a revive on Marlin. I'm pretty sure that's the Marlin that also played on Team Everfear with me in the Pro-Am. Not 100% correct on that, but I have not seen anybody else with that name. Tier may get the hard flank if he just goes up that hill. They are not even looking in his direction. That would be absolutely fucking awesome if he can somehow pull this off. Legit going to be getting knocked by Scum right there. And here he comes. Let's go to the first person and see what he sees. Odin going to be getting the knock onto... Shit, I think it was 1-for-1. Odin got knocked. And Tyr gonna get big knock on... Shit, I can't even read that dude's name. Pushing in, gonna get the knock onto Kaylee as well. Only person up right now is going to be Legit. Legit going to get a knock onto Tyr in return. And... for a second I thought Marlon was gonna push up. And out come the nades. Legit is inside the building getting a revive on his teammate. Team 12 rotating right beside Team 18. So we're seeing pretty much almost every team on the northernmost side of this zone. Mark for Death looks to be getting every single one of their players back up. So now they definitely stand a chance at taking down this SSG team. Unruly coming up on the, well, their left-hand side of the hill, my right. Terry going to be right there behind what I call the little guard shacks. And going to be popping a little bit of smoke, trying to get themselves cover so they don't get shot from either open end of that warehouse. If I were this SSG team, I would be trying to lob some grenades through the openings of the top of that roof. Kaylee going to be getting a knock onto Ter, and Unruly going to get a knock back onto Kaylee, and going to get the finish as well. So try to get an upwards view of the top of this warehouse. They are going to push pretty quickly. Marlin going to get a knock, and Scum from the other side. And they are going to eliminate Mark for Death. So very good teamwork coming in from both sides at the same time and catching them off guard. So we're not going to have any teams next to each other right now. Team 12 looks to be rotating towards Team 15 just a little bit. Let's go check out Team 15, see what they're up to. So we're going to check in with Kojak. He's going to be rocking an SLR. And let's see how close Team 18 is to these guys. No, they're going to be hopping in a vehicle and rotating away, trying to get some better placement in this zone. Over here to Team 7, which is going to be In Pan We Trust, going to be right beside Team number 5. They're going to be in the water, most likely looking for a boat. that is going to be war criminals, so they are swimming. They should be safe, not even looking in the direction by any means. Those guys making it across the bridge from military. Let's go ahead and check in with Team 14. Thought they were going into Team 24. Let's stay with them. Does look like they are heading into them. So that is going to be the old full send team. Clan name right now is UUU. And Scum gonna be knocked off the top of that buggy almost instantly. And in comes Telly and Snatched. While Unruly's trying to play some shots onto him as they try to approach his teammate. Unruly about 2-3 shots and he's gonna be knocked right now. He is trying to make his way back with the buggy. Best idea for them is try to get out of there, but they may take some damage driving away. And they look to be good. Did take a couple shots as they were driving away. Nice try right there by UUU. So war criminals made it across the lake right there. Let's go back up here with Team 18, Team 21. From what I could tell, looked like they might have turned in the direction. Yep, so he's going to be just across the street right now. And from what I could tell, he looked a little laggy on my screen. So we're going to have Team 21 off in the distance. Is he going to get a knock onto 2 of the members from New? Blonder's going to get a knock onto Game Mode. And is he going to get knocked by one of the members from PBG? So they're going to lose Izzy to, I believe it was average MLE. So it's just going to be McBadboy right here. Game Mode going to get a knock onto Mr. AA. And trying to play some shots onto that UAS as it's driving away. Thing is smoking just a little bit. Looks to maybe about 1 or 2 bullets physically landed on him. Frenzy just off in the distance waiting for his buddy to come pick him up. Check in over here with these 2 teams battling out right now. So it is just going to be Snatch standing right now. And gonna thirst Game Mode. And that will be by Elite. Snatch just over the hill. And no, a little bit further than I thought. So gonna be inside that guard tower. Definitely got the right idea there, my dude. Try to get some of these placements points. Try to get your team in the top 5. We do have a pretty good field of players this round. Would love to see a whole bunch of teams, just like our last round, end up in the second to last zone. not a whole bunch of places everybody can hide. Definitely a lot of action for you guys to watch, and definitely more entertaining for me to stream. So I'm not sure how many of you just follow my stream just to watch it. So not only tonight will I be streaming the Unknown Soldier Scrims, tomorrow I will be doing the Gator League, and Friday as well. So if you would like to tune in and watch both of those, I believe the prize money in those is $750, and that is going to be a duos tournament, and it is definitely already full. There's going to be a bunch of good teams in it as well. So 7 Sins just on the outside of the zone, as well as Team 18. Let's go over here, check in with Team 21, see how close they are to this Team 19. So they have about 37 seconds before zone closes, and it is not too far away from their back. They can see the boxes laying there on the ground, and from what I could tell, it looks like a vehicle crashed into that little hut too. Little Dev gonna get a knock onto Chewy and the finish. Now he's gonna get a kill onto Primo as well. Yeah, I think they think somebody's there because they see the two vehicles against that hut. They're gonna blow up the buggy. Frenzy gonna be taking some zone damage right now. Gonna wait for his teammate to get in, and they should be pushing towards Snatch right now too. Let's go ahead and check in with Team 1, which is going to be those guys. So we're gonna have 4 teams right here: Team 8, Team 1, Team 18, and Team 19. Let's go ahead and try to get higher up, see if we can get some of the shit going down right now. So we're still gonna have 33 people alive. PBG just making it to the zone, going to knock Artemis on the hill right there. Elite coming back up, trying to get some shots. 7 Sins going to be knocking one of the PBG members, and Butters as well. Now Elite's going to take down one of the PBG members, which is going to leave Dr. Ligma and Nude. And now it looks to be just Nude. Elite gonna get the finish onto 2 of the members of that team, and now all 4 of Team 19 is now standing back up with Newt just in front of them. Mr. AA pushing up on him and gonna get the finish on him. He's about 1 shot right now. He definitely wants to heal up as soon as possible with 7 Sins just chilling up there on the top of that hill. In Pan We Trust pushing up this bitch. Clout gonna get knocked back there by, I believe it was Hippie. And Team 19 unloading on this team right here. Definitely did not know they were there. Shadows just behind that vehicle. And definitely got that right idea to get away from that thing before it blows up. So Senpai is going to get the kill onto Hippie. Let's go over there and check in with them real quick. So they're going to be reviving Gabby. They're only missing one member right now. They are also going to have 3 teams at the bottom of this hill. Going to be SSG, EP, and New. So they're going to drive down right into this shit. Let's go down there and see how this shit turns out. I'm gonna get knocked right there by Clout. And that should be it. So 7 Sins is going to be the victor down on this one. Let's go back up here to Elite. So Blondish and Mr. AA are going to be out, as well as Artemis now. And that looked to be from zone damage from taking on some of these teams. So we're going to have 10 people remaining. You're also going to have Team 25, which I believe, yeah, going to be Nuke Squad. They're going to have an entire team still standing. So they may be the best bet on taking on 7 Sins right now. 2 of the guys from SSG going to be in the building right beside 7 Sins. So it's going to be 2v3 right there. Let's check in with Marlon, see if he can get a line of sight on these guys. Definitely see Nuke Squad over there. And Gabby going to be pushing into the house right beside them. Definitely made it with no problems. Marlon going to get a knock onto Senpai, trying to rotate to the house to get a better line of sight on these guys. And now Marlon going to get a knock onto Clout now too. So the only one standing right now on this team is Gabby. I wonder if Nuke Squad can see them reviving right here in the middle of this field. So Senpai is back up, Marlon and Terror inside this house. Definitely see these footsteps all around them. And was hoping they were beside that vehicle. Definitely a very good tactic right there. Senpai about to toss a nade through the window. And does it connect? Nuke Squad pushing in. So now it is going to be the 4 of these guys trying to third party this 2v2. So we're still going to have 7 Sins on the outside, and SSG is going to be in the top. And now Nuke Squad is going to have the whole building on the left side of them. Elite slow rolling the zone back there, trying to get some placement points for his team. Right now, there are still 4 teams alive. So definitely want to get those top 3 points. Quite a big difference from first to second as well as second to third. So every point right now for each of these teams definitely matters. Trying to get some of these prizes for tonight's scrims. Gabby jumping inside the house now. And back out. That could be a nice one right there, and did cause a little bit of damage to Terror. In comes the zone again. Can Elite get the shot right here in the back of Scuba Steve, or is he going to play it safe? Scuba Steve going to be jumping back through the window. And nobody trying to take too many chances right now. Whole lot of bullets and nades coming out, but nothing really going on. Elite gave away his position, and now he is going to go out. So these are going to be our last 3 teams. It's going to be 7 Sins, Super Saiyan Gods, and Nuke Squad. Let me see who, in chat who you guys think is going to win this one. This is crazy how long all these people are still alive with nobody going out. Nuke Squad trying to play some shots through these windows. I have a feeling it was aimed at Senpai, but nothing really connecting. Scuba Steve coming around for the flank, getting inside the little hut on the outside of the building right here beside Senpai. And here comes the rest of his team. Senpai going down now. Gabby going down as well, which is going to leave this SSG team and Nuke Squad. Marlin going to get a knock right there onto Sesdot. Going to jump through this. Nah, not jump through the window. Going to get a knock right there onto Wade. Going to come back through that window. And does he get the knock? And they are going to be our winners of round number 2. Good job right there to Super Saiyan Gods. So, Jesus. Whole bunch of kills right there for them too. Alright guys, so in about 10 minutes we're going to go ahead and start our 3rd and final rounds, and then we go ahead and add up all the scores and see who is our victor tonight. Give us about 10 minutes and we'll go ahead and take some endgame pictures and start round number 3. Alright guys, so this is going to be our third and final round of the Unknown Soldiers Wednesday night scrims. If you have not been watching the stream all night, let me get this volume out of here and bring this in. So if you'd like to register for this event, all you have to do is hit !Discord, pop up a link inside the chat, go ahead and join that. Inside our channel, you will see that we do scrimmages and tournaments. Do not get them mixed up. These are our weekly scrimmages, and I do bi-monthly tournaments on Saturdays. So after this is all done, I will go ahead and open up registration for next week. Would recommend that you get in there pretty quickly because they do fill up in a matter of hours. Usually take about 40 teams. Sometimes I go through more subs than I do other times. And let's get this last round underway. So let's see what kind of plane line we got. And looks like we're going to go from hospital to a little bit past Yasnaya. Definitely expect some teams to go Comiskey, Severny, all over George Pool, School, Mansion. Love to see some shit go down to Pachinki. Alright, first team jumping out right here is going to be Team 5, followed by Team 24. So Team 5, from what I could tell, looks like they're going to travel down main road, try to find a vehicle towards the quarry area. And do have a whole bunch of teams going towards this George Pool. Gonna be George Pool North, where all the apartments are, from what I can tell right now. Alright, so as these teams start to land, I'm not sure if everybody has looked into our social media yet, but if you would like to follow everything we have, all you have to hit is Twitch, Omlet Arcade, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, we got it. I just started streaming to Nemo TV. This is our first one on theirs. So I'd definitely like to get everybody to follow as much as possible to help get my name out there. Try to do as much as this community as possible. If you guys ever need anything, anybody to stream an event, like I said, go ahead and hit me up in my DMs or on my Discord. I am actually the leader of Unknown Soldiers, so you can also message me on there. Go ahead and tag me, whatever. Try to help any way possible, as long as it's not to any kind of extreme or if I have something else going on. And if I do not message, it's because I do tend to get a lot of messages. So don't get butthurt if I do not respond instantly. So we're going to have SSG up on the hill. Going to have what I hope to be the newest Unknown Soldiers team from Team 19. Let's see how tonight works out, and then we can go from there. So they are spread out just a little bit. Scum going to be down here just beside Artemis. I have a feeling he does not know he is that close to him. So that is my style of play right here. I love to get different angles on teams. Trying to figure out where the shots came from. Mr. Double A gonna take down Marlin. And gonna get the finish on him too. So his elite is slowly making his way to his team. And Artemis is going to be choked off by himself. Leech, well, they're coming in. So they're going to be heading into Tear. Kaylee going to get a knock onto Phoenix, as well as Andrew with that Mini 14. Let's go ahead and see if we can find another battle right now. They are in Pachinki, so I did get my wish. 2 teams are down here. It's going to be up to Jesse to try to revive team or try to take out the remaining members of Team 2. So, Andrew trying to use one of my favorite methods right here in Pachinki, which is the rooftops. I don't know why. People don't like to look up. And I also like that you can jump from building to building and hide behind the little crest, so you can actually get different shots from different angles just by jumping from roof to roof. So Jesse, there's no way he can get to his teammate. They are definitely hunting for his ass, though. Let's go back up here to Roz. So Elite is going to be knocked right now, and Unruly and Scum look to be the last remaining members on their team. Artemis landing just 1 or 2 shots on Unruly right there. Blondish was just down the hill. I think Scum just saw her and is not taking any chances giving this position away right now. Mr. Double A pushing up. Here comes Elite as well. So they are surrounding these guys. Blondish coming in from the rear right now. And down goes Unruly by Artemis with that VSS. Scum getting a knock on a Mr. Double A with that AK. And Scum is 1 shot. And down goes Elite pushing inside of that building. And Blondish comes in to save her teammate. So she's going to get the revive onto Elite, and Artemis is going to get the revive onto Mr. Double A. So good job to Team 19 right there, eliminating one of the SSG teams. Check back up here at North George. We're going to have the PBG team and the other SSG team. So Team 12, Team 18, not too far apart. Dave looks to be the closest member of that team, but not close enough for me to stick around. Let's go ahead and check out somebody else at the moment. Actually, Doc Ligma getting dropped right there. So we're going to have 2 members from Team 18 chilling up here on the roof. One of them going to go to revive their teammate, Rim. Not too close to his team. Let's go back over here to Team 19. Looks like Team 10 rotating. They are on top of that hill. Let me zoom out. That is going to be Critical Force. And they are going to be at the top of the hill and Roz in that warehouse area. And 3 of them are going to be in the 3-story. Jesse going to be taking down Kaylee. He's the last remaining member on his team. And Marked for Death going to eliminate him almost instantly after knocking one of their members. Can Elite get a shot on one of these guys coming down this hill? Blondish and Mr. Double A going for the flank. And fresh up there on the top of the building. Surprised no shots have gone down yet. And Mr. Double A gonna get the knock on the fresh. And here comes the push by Mr. Double A and Blondish. So nothing Fresh can do right now. He's going to be eliminated by Mr. Double A right there. PDW trying to push some shots through the window right there onto Blondish. Nothing landing. So right now they have 3 different angles right now on this Critical Force team. Elite trying to play some shots onto Prince LJ. Prince LJ actually knocking Elite with that M16. And Mr. Double A knocking them with a grenade. Here comes the push. And down goes PDW as well. So Team 19 eliminating Critical Force right there. Very nice teamwork right there between Mr. Double A and Blondish to eliminate them. Let's go back up here to North George. Teams finally coming close together. Let's see what SSG can do this round. I do not think this is the team that won the last game. I think it was the other SSG team. I believe this is SSG Red. So I think it was 2-3 weeks ago. This team actually tied for first place. And it was a very intense fucking game, too. SSG getting their member back up. Cody pushing to, nah, gonna turn back around. And now Team 24 on the bridge, moving to the other side. From what I could tell, I do think that was the old Full Send team. Not really sure what their new clan name is. They registered with the triple U tag. SSG looking to back off just a tiny bit, trying to regroup. Team 19 looks to be getting a little closer to Team 8, Team 21 rotating into zone, as well as Team 4 and 15. So the only ones we have outside of the zone right now is about half of Team 15. We have a decent second zone, going to end up in Berry Pier Quarry area, and just a tiny bit of Pachinki. And down goes Nude. Very nice shots by Dave with that scar. And gonna thirst him pretty quickly too. Cody trying to land some shots on a Dave, which sounds like a DP, and he turns around almost instantly with that AK and fucking drops him. Every time I fucking watch this team play, they impress me over and over and over. Fucking absolutely ridiculous what this team can do. And up comes the stairs with Dave and I think it was Ram, and eliminating as he's reviving his teammate. So SSG Red going to be the victors over here at North George. Check in with Team 4. Going to be rotating right towards which I believe was Team 21. You can see Frenzy just off in the distance. And no head glitch. Oh my god, I wonder if Call of Duty is going to be any better. Anybody that actually had access to the early release today, let me know what you think of it so far in the chat. I'm definitely jealous of you guys since I do not own an Android device. I happen to only use an iPhone X and my laptop for streaming, and that's about it. The machine off in the distance, just a little bit up the hill. Thought they were trolling them for a second, but they are moving. Let's go ahead over here with triangular table. Thought Team 3 would be rotating to them just a little bit quicker. Seven Sins just in the distance in the direction Paulo's looking. And I know a lot of you have noticed all these different skins that you can't find in the game. From what I read the other day on Facebook, not sure if it's true or not, but they officially said VPN is not cheating, and people are more than welcome to switch their VPN to try to get some of these skins that are not available in our version of the game. Ones I've seen so far is that lime green UMP9 skin. So Butter's going to be right here behind Team 7. Team 7 looks to be in a boat rotating towards Ferry Pier where Team 21 is sitting. And they are no longer in a vehicle. Wondering if they're swimming now. Yep, and I don't know why, but it looked like they turned back around. So Gabby going to be eliminating... actually, I believe Silent Mercenaries is out now. So Butter's trying to play some shots onto Kush and Shadow, swimming through the water, landing a couple onto Shadows right there. So their boat did get shot up. So you have Denki on one side, Butters on the other. So here comes the rest of their team as well. So they are pretty much stuck in this water unless they rotate back towards military. Go over here with Nuke Squad. Ah, motherfucker. Love when it doesn't switch. So let's check in with Wade. So the only one up right now is going to be Scuba Steve. He did get 2 knocks. And gonna finish off Filthy right there. And Theist. So Nuke Squad gonna be the victor right here in the middle of nowhere. Check back in with team number 1. See what's going down in the water. Did not see In Pan We Trust come up in the kill feed. Yep, they're definitely still alive. I'd love to see them go a little bit farther in this. So In Pan We Trust. Gonna wake their way off of that one island. I believe those guys have given up. So Team A gonna be somewhat close to triangular table. Team starting to rotate. And nobody really close to each other right now. It's just a waiting game for these teams to rotate and run into each other. So while we are waiting, like I said earlier, this is going to be the third and final match. Once this is done and I get my end game pictures, I'm going to go ahead and lock the channel and delete all the stuff from this week and then reopen. So if you guys want to sit and wait, it should be pretty quick after this is done. And like I said, it fills up pretty quickly. Dave going to get knocked right there by Frenzy. And Jordan is going to knock Frenzy in return with a VSS. So McBadboy pushing with Izzy. Dave should be able to get up, no problem. Rams on him right now. And gonna be on the backside of this building. So out come some nades right now. Ooh, needs about a 2 or 3 shots before he gets knocked as well. And that is gonna be LXMN. Not really sure how to pronounce that, so I'm just gonna stick with saying the fucking letters. Some of these names I definitely fucking butcher. Sometimes it's just hard to read these special characters. McBadboy taking down Jordan, gonna get a knock. And down goes Ram as well. So the machine gonna move on. And they are going to be the only ones here. So good job to TM on that one. Check in with MFD. Looked to be a misfire. Saw a little red ring pop up on the screen. Nothing going on. They are a little close to Team 19 right now. Do they move in for the third party? And legit going to be placing some shots. Blondish going to knock Kaylee. And legit going to knock Blondish. Legit going to be pushing up, try to get the finish. And sounds like somebody's trying to do work with that Mini 14. Artemis tried to get to her in time, but was unable. So Artemis going to be the only one standing on his team right now. Mark for Death pushing up to him, so it's about to be a 4v1. Not really sure how this one's going to go down. Going to get a knock onto one of them. Going to get 2 knocks. And a little low on health right now. And he is also going to have a team behind him. They're going to be working on the revive on their teammates. He's going to heal up just a little bit. And he is going to push. About to throw some nades over there. And Kaylee pushing around the hill right towards him. And he is going to get eliminated. Nice try right there by Artemis. Let's go over here with Team 24. Now let's go with Team 7 right here. So it's going to be Impan We Trust, going to be right here beside Team 25. And going to be, actually they're going to be sandwiched right in the middle of Team 25 and Team 1. Which is going to be those guys and, was it Nuke Squad? Yeah, it's going to be Nuke Squad. So Nuke Squad's going to have 2 vehicles over there. And New England Whalers rotating up through the center of them. One of them taking quite a bit of fucking damage, almost getting knocked out of that vehicle. Here comes the second one. Playing it a little safe, going a little bit more wide. And In Pan We Trust going to get a knock onto one of the members of those guys. And from what I could tell, it looks like unknown soldiers just went out to the machine. In Pan We Trust getting another knock onto those guys. And I believe one of the In Pan We Trust guys, I think it was Kush, got knocked by, where is Hazard? So literally only one fucking team in the zone right now, and it's going to be Team 5, which is War Criminals. Go back over here with Team 24, see what the fuck they're shooting at. And so they were just shooting at somebody, going to be looting some crates. Throw down some smoke, give them a little bit of cover while they get some replenishment on their ammo. And Telly going to go down right there by Titan. Shit's tripping the fuck out. Let's go back over here. It looks like TM is now taking on Marked for Death. 2 other members currently going to be knocked. Just going to be Frenzy and Izzy currently up. Paulo taking down a couple members from Marked for Death. And Spaniard going to be knocked. Paulo, turn around, and I believe that should be the last of Triangular Table. So it looks like, from what I can tell, 3 members still up on that squad, though. War Criminals getting a knock onto one of the Impasse We Trust members, or Impan We Trust members, and Kush turning around and getting a knock back on them. C-Dub getting the finish on Little Dev, and Primo is going to finish off Kush. So Snatch currently knocked, which is going to leave only Telly up. And looks like the machine is going to eliminate Marked for Death, and one of them going to go out to the play zone. So around Quarry, we are going to have quite a few teams. We're going to have Seven Sins, Nuke Squad, those guys, War Criminals, UUU, and the Machine. I don't think I'm missing anybody. And this is a very fucking shitty last circle. With how open this is, it should be a pretty fucking awesome ending. Let's go back over here to Seven Sins. Looks like they are taking on Nuke Squad. So Boss right now looks to be down. And Wade and Scuba Steve going to be right below the Seven Sins team. Is he going to be taken down? Senpai right there going to get a knock, which is going to leave Gabby and Valkyrie. Denki going to get a knock onto something bomb with that Uzi. Also going to be taken down Kojak by Denki with that Scar. Playzone going to be taken down Boss. And Denki is going to finish off that kill and take down Lizzie. let's go over here with these couple teams, the machine moving in. So it looks like we have a whole bunch of knock people right here. And there goes Scuba Steve. So we should be down to our last 3 teams, if I am correct. We're going to have 7 Sins, the Machine, and you. Gabby gonna go down right there to Izzy. And Izzy gonna get knocked by Valkyrie. Telly gonna get the finish onto Gabby, gonna steal one of those kills. Senpai gonna get knocked. And down goes Titan. So it is going to be McBadboy versus Valkyrie. And now it is going to be Telly versus 7 Sins. Gonna be our last 3 players. So very good job to Telly right there to third party both those teams, get some kills for his team, and get better placement points. So all around, definitely a fucking good mood staying back and letting these guys battle it out. Alright, here comes this zone. Let's see if he can get up before it hits him. Does look like it is going to stop, but may force 7 Sins to come down the hill just a little bit. And here comes the frags. So now they definitely know where he is. It's going to be a 2v1. Valkyrie jumping down. Here comes a nade from Senpai. And very nice job by Senpai right there to get the final kill onto onto Telly. Alright guys, that is going to be our third and final round. Gonna go ahead and add up some scores real quick. Like I said, if you would like to register for next week's event, I'm going to lock the channel for just a second, reset everything, and then open it back up. So if you would like to get in these events, go ahead and hit !Discord in the chat. Gonna pop up with a link. Go ahead and look for the channel called Weekly Scrimmages, and go ahead and submit a roster in the channel specified for registration. And they fill up pretty quickly, so if you'd like to get in these, definitely jump on it as soon as I announce it in the main chat. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, and the winners of each prize, I will contact you personally on Discord, so look out for my messages. Thank you for everybody for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.